Hello student, welcome back to our class. I hope all you are good and you are doing well. Okay, so let's start our today's class. As in our previous class, we are studying about decomposition equation. Okay, reaction. Sorry. So now we will learn a new topic in science. Okay, so let's start. So I am giving you one situation and you have to tell me the observation by by observing that the situation. Okay, so you have seen in COVID the many people are dying because of what? Why they died? Because of what? Which thing they need they are not getting. Okay, so at that time you have seen over there they need oxygen to survive. Okay, so can you tell me how do you relate the scenario of COVID-19 with chemical reaction? Is there any relation between relation between chemical reaction to COVID-19? So here we will come to know about the oxidation reaction. There is oxidation reaction. Okay, so let's start our today's topic, oxidation reaction. Okay, so now tell me what is oxidation reaction? Define in your own word. What is oxidation reaction? Okay, so here tell me oxidation reaction. Like what is oxidation reaction? So here the reaction in which oxygen is gained to a substance is called oxidation reaction. The reaction in which oxygen is gained to a substance is called oxidation reaction. Please note down this definition in your copy. Okay, so for example we have seen like copper like copper on stills. Okay, and the surface of copper powder become coated with black copper second oxide. Okay, for that there is equation like 2Cu plus O2 2CuO. Okay, so why has this black substance formed? Like why this black substance is forming? So here this is because of oxygen is added to copper and copper oxide is formed. So that's why the black substance is forming. Okay, so we know the photosynthesis process. So here what we can see, the reduction reaction. Okay, so the opposite to the oxidation reaction there is reduction reaction. So what is that? The reduction reaction in which oxygen lost from substance is called reduction reaction. Like as we have seen that as we have seen in our home there are pin that pin to drill the in this we have used, like here we have used. If this still become the brownish color, at that time we use the formula like CuO plus S2, it's become Cu plus S2O. Okay, so before it was like after it was like this, and before it was in brownish color. Okay, so this is the examples of the reduction reaction. Okay, so for reduction reaction the form equation will be the CuO plus H2, it's converted into Cu plus H2O. So okay, so before like this is at brownish color, so after reduction it's become the silver color. Okay, so moving further, yes, as we have seen in vehicles or somewhere there are the steel things or what we can say that like you have seen that iron becomes in the brownish color. How we remove that the brownish color from there. Okay, so we use kerosene to remove that. Okay, when a metal is attacked by substance around it such as moisture, acid, etc., it is said to corrode and its process is called kerosene. Okay, so this process is called kerosene. Like brownish, the iron become brownish color, then we have to convert that into the silver color at the real. Okay, so at that time we use this kerosene. Okay, so later I have one statement for you. You have to tell me the statement is true or false. Like the reaction in which oxygen is gained to a substance is called reduction reaction. Is it true or false? Tell me the statement is true or false. I think the statement is false. So the answer will be the false. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear. Okay, so moving further, yes, moving further, like I have one situation to you, like okay, you have to observe that situation. Okay, I have a situation like I have that tube, and at the tube I have having china days, and that we are doing observation. Okay, so like observation is what, like copper is there and oxygen form a coating of its oxide, and on them the oxide gives them a black appearance. Okay, so hydrogen gas is passes over this heated material CO2, the black coating on the surface turn brown, and the reverse reaction takes place and copper is obtained. So now tell me, what do you conclude from this activity? So this activity, what do you conclude from this activity? So like if a substance gain oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized, or if a substance loses oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be reduced. Okay, so now we will come to know the concept of redox reaction. Like okay, so here I will show you the reduction and oxidation. Okay, so this one is the, like this one we can consider as a oxidation, and this one is the reduction. So now we will discuss about the concept of redox reaction. Okay, so now tell me the definition of redox reaction. What is the definition of redox reaction? Okay, so here a redox reaction in which one reactant undergo oxidation whereas the other gets reduced during the course of reaction are termed as oxidation reaction. Okay, of redox reaction. For example, this we can take this for example, like CuO plus S2, it's converted into Cu plus S2O. So we can see that CuO plus CuO is the reduction and Cu is the reduction, and reduction, and S2 and S2 is the oxidation. Okay, so here during this reaction the copper oxide is losing oxygen and it's being reduced. Okay, so the hydrogen is gaining oxygen and is being oxidized. In other words, one reactant get oxidized while the other get reduced during a reaction. Such reaction are called oxidation reduction reaction or redox reaction. Okay, so I hope you are clear with redox reaction, the definition of redox reaction. Okay, so moving further, now you have tell me, I am giving you the equation and you have to explain them verbally. Okay, like Z Wait a minute. So this is the equation ZNO plus CZN plus CU. Okay, sorry, CU. Okay, so in this above reaction, carbon is oxidized to CO and ZNO is reduced to Zn. Okay, so here we can see this CO and carbon is oxidized. Okay, and ZNO is reduced. This is reduced, and this one is oxidized. Okay, so like that, there is one more equation, MnO2 plus 4HCl. Okay, so in this we have to find out like MnO2 plus 4HCl. Okay, it's converted like MnCl2 plus 2H2O plus Cl2. So here in this reaction, HCl is oxidized to Cl2, whereas MnO is reduced to MnCl2. Okay, so here we will come to know that MnO is, this one is reduced and this one is oxidized. So I hope everyone is clear till now. Okay, so moving further, like magnesium, I here have question for you. Magnesium ribbon burns with a dazzling flame in air, oxygen, and change into a white substance, magnesium oxide. Magnesium is being dashed or being dashed in this reaction. Okay, so here it will be the oxidized. It will be the reduced. So the answer will be the reduced. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear till now. Okay, so moving further, okay, so moving further here, all of you have seen apple, and you have eaten also the apple. Okay, so now tell me, like if I tell you, if I cut the apple and I keep for if I cut one apple now and I keep for 1 or 2 days, then what will happen? Like the apple will be the apple will be the same as before, or it will there will be any change? Okay, so tell me your observation, what will happen? Like there you can see an apple turn black after cutting. Okay, so when we cut the apple, then we kept for some time, then we can see that the white apple become into the black. Okay, so after 30 days food get spoiled, it is not recommended for consumption. Okay, so you have seen that that after 1 or 2 days or 30 days it will be get spoiled. Okay, so now, have you ever tasted or smelled the fat oil containing food material left for a long time? So here, tell me. So here now we will come to know the concept of rancidity. Okay, so now you have to define the term concept of rancidity. Okay, what is this rancidity? Okay, so here I will tell you what is rancidity. Like when a food containing fat and oil come in contact with surrounding oxygen, and this auto-oxidation leads to bad smell and change in taste, the whole process is said to be rancidity. Okay, so when fat and oil are oxidized, they become rancid and their smell and taste change. Okay, so the rancidity can be prevented using the following method, like adding antioxidant substance which prevent oxidation to food and storing food in airtight container to show the process of oxidation. So after that, refrigerating food also helps to slow down oxidation. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear about rancidity, concept of rancidity. Okay, as have you seen that the chips, like a packet of lace or chips, okay, so do you know that chips manufacturer is usually flush bags of chips with gas such as nitrogen to prevent the chips for getting oxidized. Yes, they use the gas to they use the nitrogen gas to prevent the chips from getting oxidized. Okay, so again, I have one question for you. Like corrosion and rancidity are both due to which type of chemical reaction? Like decomposition, reduction, oxidation, and displacement. So yeah, we will answer like oxidation. Okay. So let's recall our today's class. So in our today's class we have learned about oxidation, reduction, reaction. Now let's summarize our today's class. First we have discussed about oxidation reaction. What is the oxidation reaction? Like this reaction in which oxygen is gained to a substance, and reduction reaction is that the reaction in which oxygen is lost from substance. And what is redox reaction? A reaction in which one reactant undergoes oxidation whereas the other gets reduced during the course of reaction are termed as oxidation reduction reaction of redox reaction. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear. So coming to the homework, here is homework for you, like define redox and search out more example related with example reaction in our space and note it down the following in the table. Okay, so you have to identify the substance that are oxidized and the substance that are reduced in the following reaction. First one is that 4NaS plus O2G react to Na2OS. Okay, so second one is that CuOS plus S2G arrow CuS plus S2OI. So the third question is that oil and fat containing food item are flushed with nitrogen, and you have to tell me why. So again I have one activity for you, like in activity material required is that laptop, mobile phone, good internet connection, virtual lab platform. I have given over there the link. You have to go there, and YouTube video link I have shared. You have to watch that, and there's the instruction like open the YouTube platform in any device and analyze the video that show to use of virtual lab related redox reaction with the activity. Okay, then explore the virtual lab, write down their observation from each of the activity in the table. Okay, so I hope you have written I hope you have written down your homework and you will do that. Okay, so we will meet in our next class, so be safe. Okay, so bye. Thank you everyone.